One of the biggest studios in Hollywood made a hit sequel with two of the most famous stars alive, and then it just let it slip into the public domain. The reason? Somebody at MGM forgot to file a piece of paperwork. That single missed deadline is why you can watch Father's Little Dividend for free today. In 1950, MGM released Father of the Bride, a comedy about a dad losing his mind over his daughter's wedding. It was a massive success and earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Picture. When a movie makes that kind of money, Hollywood does what Hollywood always does. It rushes out a sequel. Father's Little Dividend arrived in 1951, barely a year after the first film. The whole core cast came back, including Spencer Tracy as the frazzled father and a young Elizabeth Taylor as his daughter. Vincente Minnelli returned to direct, keeping the same warm, witty tone audiences loved. This time the wedding is over, and the panic shifts to a new problem. Tracy's character learns he is about to become a grandfather. The title is a gentle joke, because the little dividend is the coming baby. Spencer Tracy was at the peak of his career, one of the most respected actors in the business. His gift was making ordinary feelings look effortless, and he carried the film on that quiet everyman charm. He plays a man who cannot quite accept that his little girl is now a grown woman with a family of her own. Elizabeth Taylor was still a teenager when she made these two films, and they helped move her from child star to leading lady. She was already a household name and audiences adored watching her grow up on screen. The bride of the first movie becomes the expectant mother of the second. Joan Bennett returned as the mother, and Don Taylor came back as the young husband. The chemistry from the first film carried straight into the sequel. Audiences felt like they were checking in on a family they already knew. Vincente Minnelli was one of MGM's most gifted directors, known for elegant musicals and sharp comedies. He kept the sequel light on its feet and let Tracy's narration guide the laughs. The result felt less like a cash grab and more like a genuine continuation. Back then, American films were not automatically protected for life. Copyright law required a studio to register a film and then renew that copyright after the first term ran out. Miss the renewal window, and the work would fall straight into the public domain. For a long stretch of the 20th century, that renewal step was the catch that snagged countless films. Studios churned out so much product that the bookkeeping sometimes lapsed. A title could be valuable and still slip through the cracks. That is exactly what happened to Father's Little Dividend. The original copyright was never properly renewed when the law required it. With that deadline gone, the film lost its protection and became free for anyone to use. It is a strange twist of history. A film made by a powerful studio, starring two legends, became public property not by choice but by oversight. The very system meant to protect it ended up handing it to the public. Because of that lapse, the movie now lives on archives like the Internet Archive, where anyone can stream or download it. Public domain films often survive precisely because so many people are free to copy and share them. A clerical mistake turned into a gift for film lovers. So the next time someone tells you the public domain is full of forgotten junk, remember this one. It is a polished studio comedy with Spencer Tracy and Elizabeth Taylor that you can legally watch for nothing. All because a renewal form never got filed. Father's Little Dividend proves that even the giants of Hollywood drop the ball, and sometimes we all benefit. There are dozens more lost and found films with stories just like this one. Follow the Real Vault, and we will dig up the next forgotten classic together.